and I know we'll never be apart. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, Dana Gillespie, on the sofa at the best and most amazing gig in London. This place is called the Temple of Art and Music, which we all just call TAM for short. And it is actually the brainchild, I could say the love child, of the man who's sitting next to me on the sofa and who has created such an incredible place. I mean, you just have to look around. Where else are you going to get such things in a venue in London? Please meet Sieng Van Tran. Hi, Sieng.
Hello, Dana.
Now, I want you to tell me how this place came about.
It's a promise I kept made to my brother 12 years ago. We were in Guy's Hospital, and we were very fortunate that the staff were willing to sort of turn a blind eye to sort of me living in the staff annex.
And your brother was called Tam,
yes,
wasn't he?
my brother's called Tam, and one night about 3 a.m. he woke up with a lot of energy. We never sort of spoke about him not making it, and he said if things don't sort of work out, if I'd keep 3 promises, and this is one of them.
To run an ethical music place.
He was training to be a lawyer, and he joined. We started an internet company, and one of the plans was once we had sort of exited our internet company, he'd start a record label that was fairer to musicians, and that's his vision.
Well, that's a rare thing these days, that anyone thinks anything's going to be fair for musicians. But, you know, I've seen Sieng in action and how he runs this place, and been quite tough during the lockdown, but it is the most amazing place. And now the thing is the blues. Mercifully, Sieng loves the blues, and we've got this thing called the Great British Blues Jam.
Yes. So the Great British Blues Jam is, I guess, our attempt to find the best blues talent that you could sort of help produce and take on tour to Asia.
Yeah, we're all going on tour with my band, which is the London Blues Band, and I think Ian Siegel is coming with us, and lovely Bex Marshall. But the thing is to encourage new talent, and Monday night here is the Blues Jam night. It is heaving with musicians, packed off stage and on stage, and we're having a great time.
Absolutely, and it's incredible the talent that we're seeing come through, not just established musicians, but also students from the Royal Academy, Guildhall, and it's created a real buzz here on a Monday. So,
well, everyone I know who's walked into this place, they just go, "Holy moly, this is so incredible." But you don't only do blues, because I know you've got a jazz night that goes on once a week with the OGGs.
So we have our own jazz band called the OGGs, and that was formed with a friend of mine, Patrick, who used to play with UB40.
Oh, okay.
And then Sundays is one of my favourite nights of the week, and it's singers at the Sunday Spot. We've resurrected a music institution in Covent Garden. It used to be called the Spot, and Tam and I on a Sunday would go up to the Spots and discover new talent and music.
Yeah, so people can just get up and sing and do their thing, which is, you know, after this lockdown, everyone's really wanting to get back and get the old voice going. And I've seen you've got so many musicians that come in here and go on the stage, and you've got lots of plans too. You've got record company.
Yeah, I mean, so Tam's vision was to create a fairer record label, and this is a platform to discover the talent, record them, and produce them. And in a way, we are a record label with a venue, and I guess it's like Apple having the Apple Store. Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad thing to compare it with. And actually, I know when I look at the schedule on who's playing every week, it's 7 nights a week.
Yes, yeah, we've been doing live music 7 nights a week since we opened.
But it's part of a much bigger thing. Explain to
Yeah,
people
so
how it functions here.
Yeah, so we're part of this complex called Mercato Metropolitano, which has a capacity for about 2,500 people. And I've been working with them for the last 5 years. And this used to be a multi-purpose space, and there was it was 4 black walls really, and
you
one
walked
by
in
one.
and you saw the potential.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd known Andrea for 5 years, and I said to Andrea, "Look, I've got this idea, and it's crazy," and he said it's crazy enough for him to sort of take a bet on, and we signed the contract to turn this into a theatre, come sort of restaurant with a very large stage, and it's evolved, and I've been very lucky to have a great team. So a lot of this, although I started pushing in the first few pianos bit by bit.
How many pianos are there now?
Well, I lost count because they're now spread across the whole Mercato, but it's over 30. Yeah.
I know this place is kind of wacky, and of course I interviewed Andrea at Ruska because he's the boss man of the Mercato.
That's right, he's the founder, yeah.
So, in case people don't know, you come into, this is like the inner sanctum at the Mercato Metropolitano, but outside there's loads of tables, and you're outside, and there's different food from all over different areas of a food court. But in here is the inner sanctum where the music takes place, and none of this would work without your great team. You've got a team that's fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, we've got people who come from multi-discipline, not just music, but our manager, he's a musician, and actually, to borrow one of your lyrics, he's put his dreams on hold to help build this platform for other musicians. So, I mean, I think as a musician, that's probably one of the greatest sacrifices you can make for a bigger cause.
Yeah.
His name's Luigi, by the way.
Ciao, Luigi. So, anyway, I just thought it was time that, people who've been watching Globetrotting see me sitting on the sofa and waxing lyrically about this marvellous place. Now you can get to meet the boss man, and you can get to see the place as well in action. Anything else you want to tell us about the town?
I guess, and thank you for being, actually what I would like to say is turn the table and say thank you. I mean, it was called the Theatre before, and thanks to you to encourage and give the town its name. I don't know if you remember after you came here, the sort of what happened the following day.
Well, I can, because I was actually at home and I woke up with this thought in my head. Why is this place called the Theatre? Because things with music and everything doesn't have so much to do with theatre, I felt. And then I was thinking, he told me the story about his brother who sadly died, and called Tam, and I thought, well, what a better way to honour your brother who you loved so much and keep your promise to be ethical towards musicians and in life in general. Tam spells T-A-M, the Temple of Art and Music. So that's how the new name was born. Marvellous.
Thank you, Dana.
Anyway, listen, come down to this place if you're actually in London. It's worth a visit. I want to thank Sieng Van Tran for actually being on the sofa. I'm on his sofa. I can't even say welcome to the sofa. We're going to go off now and listen to some more music.
No, it can't be wrong, 'cause baby, it feels so right.
Feels so right with you, Dana.
The spirit is willing,
But the flesh don't wanna fight.
I get blue temptation. I got blue temptation. I
Got the
can't
blue
resist anything
temptation.
but blue temptation, blue.
Yeah.
get another piano player up on stage. What do you reckon?
Yeah, there is another piano player in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage all the way from Brighton. Make some noise for Judy Pianos. Please welcome Mr. Matt Guest, ladies and gentlemen.
Matt Guest. You must have believed in body and soul and the things you used to do. You always said you'd rather be dead, and oh, how hard you tried. So I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you on the other side.
And I know we'll never be apart. This love is unshakable, unshakable. I must be in heaven now. And when I hear a whisper, oh, so deep into my soul, then I know that love will show me how, show me how. Just let me be a bright light in a dark world, a dark world. Let me be a bright light in a dark world, a dark world. This love is unshakable, unshakable.